Hi Aquarius, welcome to your general reading. Hope you guys are doing great today. So I'm linking the astrology video that I did in the description box so you guys can just check that out. This is a little long for me to just front load, so I think I'm just going to be doing the astrology reading separately. I think it'll work out that way. But anyway, I'm going to do first a career read, Celtic cross spread for career only, sweep that, and then do relationship. Remember, these are general messages. Take what resonates, throw out the rest, and don't try to make it fit. Check your rising sun, moon sign, and Venus for the most clear messages. Serendipity, merge with the flow. Very nice. Merge with the flow, letting it happen. That's pretty much what the video was about this week with the astrology. You know. Let it happen. Things are changing. We're trying to all find a new normal. Accepting things aren't going to go back to exactly the way they were. Understanding what that really even means. Nobody really knows. Okay. Let's see what we have for your career. Alrighty. Eight of Cups over. Okay. So the Ace of Cups tells me that in the past it was a new start. There was a new start, something that you really loved, okay? Really, really loved in career, in work, okay? And I do also always associate this, guys, also with a major in school, right? So this is just about in the past, coming into this energy, doing something that you really love. There was this idea, at least, this desire to have this new beginning, right? And it really speaking to your heart space. You liking what it was bringing you, you know, quite frankly, even if it was just a part-time job, you liking it well enough, you were happy in it, right? That's the Ace of Cups is about. There was this new position, this new something that was really speaking to you. The situation right now, we have the Eight of Cups reverse, and it's crossed by the Queen of Cups reverse. So the Eight of Cups reverse is telling me that you're having a very hard time walking away from whatever it is that you were involved in. See, because the Eight of Cups energy is a Saturn and Pisces energy, and this was something, if you're resonating with this Aquarius, you were getting into a position, you were in a position that you felt was going to bring you onto the path of what you really wanted for yourself. And with the Saturn and Pisces energy, Pisces is, again, when it comes to cup energy, is about that dream, that fantasy, but then we have Saturn there. Saturn is about restriction. It's about a lot of hard work. And so it's about doing something without great ease. And in the reverse, it's telling me that you're really having a very hard time moving away from something. And that's being crossed by the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So there's something is not coming in. Something is not being shared with you right now, because this is Gemini and Cancer energy. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so it's about communication. So you feel like some sort of communication is not coming in, but at the very least, there's this lack of movement forward, because again, Mercury is also, from an alchemical perspective, indicative of transition and transformation, and Cancer has to do with that metaphorical home space and safety. So I'm feeling like there is this lack of movement forward, and you're not feeling safe where it is right now, where it is that you are right now. You don't feel safe. There's something very unsafe about it for you, and yeah, you're feeling very unsafe right now, and you're having a hard time of letting go of what was. We have the Six of Coins crowning, right? And the Six of Coins is a really nice card of reciprocity, and this is because there's a Moon in Taurus energy. So you very much feeling, Moon is always I feel, and Taurus being ruled by Venus is one of the money planets that we look at. It's not only about love, but it's also a self-esteem and money, right? So you feeling this desire for reciprocity of, you know, I have your back, you have mine, Aquarius. You very much, that's crowning you right now. Like, you want to do the work, you want to get paid. This is all that you really want right now. You're very focused on that. Very focused on that. Six of Cups energy is this is an energy that does connect to the past. So this can be you connecting to a job that you used to do, what you wanted to do once upon a time. But at the very least, it is the Sun and Scorpio energy, so it does indicate transition. And this sense of transitioning forward. Remember, you have a Sun energy. It's this movement forward through epiphanies, through realizations that always moves us towards a sense of healing. Scorpio, being ruled by Pluto, is always about transformation. So there's an ending of a cycle, and then a new cycle is beginning. This could have to do with somebody from your past, though. This could have to do with somebody that you used to work with, or a job that you used to do, or what you wanted to do once upon a time. Something that you've always wanted to do, kind of thing. So that's the foundation. So your crowning energy, you're very focused on, you want reciprocity, you want to be able to do the work, you want to be able to get paid, you want this, I got your back, you have mine. It's very much a card of security, right? It's about feeling emotionally, physically, and mentally connected and supported. And right now, that's very sort of front and center on your mind. Love this. We have the world energy as you right now. Beautiful. This is a Saturn energy. Okay, so Saturn rules Capricorn. This is about work, work, work. You're ready, willing, and able to put in the hard work, right? That's you. You are so ready to work. I mean, I'm getting this energy stronger from you than from any other sign. You are ready for the world. This is you right now. And because it's a Saturn energy, it's like you're okay with working really hard. You realize you have worked really hard to get to wherever it is that you are at right now. And you're not willing to give up. You are very focused on this moving forward. But the external energy, this is not your fault kind of energy. The external energy is the Hermit reversed. This is not your fault that you are in isolation right now. That's the Hermit energy, is like, this is the face of quarantine. The Hermit reverse. This is a Virgo energy. But in reverse, it's about quite literally feeling isolated. And this is feeling isolated even if, like, among other people, there is this isolation. It's this lack of communication too, all right? Because remember, it's Virgo energy. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is about communication. And in the reverse, communication is not coming in. So you might even feel, some of you may even be feeling like a smidge abandoned in a way, right? There is this idea of, wow, like high and flippin' dry I have been left, right? So this could be inciting this feeling of you feeling a lack of safety. But this is external to you, the Hermit reverse, right? This is not your fault. You're here just wanting to work and having all of these desires, but you're just not able to move forward because of this Hermit reverse energy. Your fear position is the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse is about defending yourself and defending what it is that you want, need, and desire. And this is in your fear position. Your fear is that you feel like you're going to need to be in the space of defending what it is that you need, and what your needs are, which you shouldn't feel like that, Aquarius. But I know a lot of people are feeling like that. It's almost like, oh, well, should I even be complaining about what it is that I want, need, and desire when so many people are in the same boat, if not worse, right? It's kind of like that kind of energy. But we have the Knight of Cups in reverse as the outcome of this energy. So whenever we have the Cups reversed, there's this holding back, right? Night energy, yeah. There's this holding back. So there's this holding back from, because this is an Aquarius and Pisces energy, so there's this holding back of things being any different. There is not the ability to move something forward in a different way. Because again, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is about doing something different. So right now, for this week, things are not going to be able to be any different to move you towards what it is that you really want in your life. But in your near future, we have the Two of Coins, which does indicate a job offer and feeling confused between two paths. This is Jupiter and Capricorn energy. So quite literally, Capricorn rules work, right? So it's about work. Jupiter is about luck and expansion and moving forward with integrity. So you have these two coins. What should I do? Should I stay in this path? Should I go in that one? A good problem to have, absolutely. And I feel like honestly, more than any other sign. I like this crowning merge with the flow. I feel like you guys are going to do that, and you really do need to do that. Don't hold on to whatever isn't working right now. Let it go. Let it go. Stay open, stay open, stay open, and really focus on being the world. Focus on being the world, really. I mean, this is a beautiful energy, beautiful energy. The blessings that Saturn brings are decades and decades and decades long. And you're so ready. You're so ready for that, and to just accept that. So I do like it. I like it. I think overall, it might not be the easiest energy to go through right now because there's not a lot happening right now. But I like in the near future, things are going to be turning around. And you are going to be feeling, I mean, the Hermit reverse, no question. Many of you are going to be feeling abandoned by somebody or something, right? But it's or it could be just you choosing. No, it's not you choosing. No, it's not that at all. This has to do with the quarantine energy, or at least feeling this this lack of connection to someone or something having to do with your career, right? Because this is all about career. All right, my friends, that is what I have for you for that. Now let's pull for relationship. Let's get a crowning energy for relationship. Those of you open to relationship, in relationship, in a weird space. I never know what comes up, guys. So, I mean, typically it's usually energies that are happening right now and not the single read. That's why I always cover the single read in my monthly love only reads, okay? I don't want you guys to feel left out, those of you who aren't with anyone. Panacea. There is a solution for every problem. Well, isn't that a nice energy? I like that. There is a solution for every problem. To me, that's got like a lover's energy vibe to it. A lover's card. It's a solution for every problem. Yeah, definitely some sort of restriction here, because let me just shuffle these. Check out this card a little more closely. You see the feet and the ankles, and there's a rope being pulled down, and then there's a snake on the other one. So there's a rope on one and then a snake on the other one. So that would certainly be a problem, right? Right? But there's a solution to every problem, even if something looks like it can't be solved. So these I do not read in the upright because I'm going to be working some oracles in with them. King of Swords, very nice. Lots of truth happening. Princess of Wands, lots of fire. Lots of attraction here. The Hierophant. So this could have to do with getting married or a marriage. Then we have Ten of Swords, end of a cycle. Queen of Swords, very nice. King of Wands, beautiful. Lots of passion here, guys. Wow. I mean, look at the court cards that we are getting here for you guys. My goodness. Six of Swords, moving away from toxicity underneath the Ten of Swords. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. King of Swords, great energy. So this is a Capricorn Aquarius energy. So when we have Capricorn, there's Saturn. That's about putting in the hard work. Aquarius, being ruled by Uranus, is about doing something differently. All right, so the swords being a truth and communication, you guys are going to be having conversations about how to move forward in a different way, how to handle things in a different way than you've been handling them. So I feel like I want to just address this with the bookended energy of the Ten of Swords as well. As the Ten of Swords is an end of a cycle. It's a Mercury and Virgo energy. It's this need to move forward. And remember, look, the sun is coming up in the back. This is not a major arcana. It's a minor arcana. This indicates that it's the end of a cycle. The communication came in that incited the end of a cycle. Something became illuminated and something needed to end. And I want to address this with the Six of Swords first as well. Because the Six of Swords energy is about moving away from a situation that was viewed as really not healthy, not good. It could be toxic. It could be any sort of situation like that where at least mentally, if not really, right, because you might not be able to really move away, but it's about moving away from the toxicity or the negative aspect within a relationship. And I wanted to address that because I feel like this is sort of leading into this cycle being over, and then we have the king and we have the king of swords and the queen of swords, guys. When we get the, as I just realized, they're both swords energies. When we get the king and the queen together, you have to understand, like in tarot, this tells me that you guys are an amazing couple. Energetically, you guys are very powerful together, really powerful. I'm not getting at all, Aquarius, that, and I know you guys are Aquarius, sometimes, this sounds funny, but like almost like you're more thorough in your conversations and in your communication than you are in reality. So this can be maybe often the complaint of like a partner for an Aquarius, is that the communication isn't complete and all of this stuff. I don't feel like that at all with this, as we get the king of swords and the queen of swords. These are two great energies. So let's talk about the king of swords first. Again, is about putting in that hard work to do something differently. And the queen of swords is the Virgo and Libra energy. So Virgo's ruled by Mercury. So again, that communication, the ability to move forward. And Libra is the relationship sign. It's about fairness, first of all, because the glyph is the scales, right? And Libra's ruled by Venus. So it's about feeling good about being in this connection, right? Feeling good in that heart space. I like it. Princess of Wands, there's a lot of passion here, my friends. Absolutely. Really nice. Taurus and Gemini, again, more communication. More communication. Taurus, again, another ruled by Venus. Communication about within the relationship. Lots of passion, lots of desire to move forward in something. We have another Wands energy here with the King of Wands. I mean, more passion, absolutely. Cancer and Leo. So what I like about this energy is Leo's about passion. It's ruled by the sun. It's illumination. It's feeling just very blanketed by warmth in it. And the Cancer energy is about that metaphorical home space, right? It rules that fourth house. It's about safety, right? It's about feeling very secure in this relationship. Then we have the Hierophant energy, which is a marriage card. I mean, you guys could maybe are married, or you're in that metaphorical space of being in that level of connection. But it's about belief system, you know, and this is connected to Taurus. So in a very fundamental and very earthy energy, Aquarius, you might be dealing with a Taurus energy here. But regardless, ruled by Venus, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Beautiful relationship energy, King of Coins, beautiful mental, emotional, physical connection here that you guys have, Aries and Taurus. And I like the Aries element here because Aries is a fresh perspective. This is going to be a new cycle for you guys in this relationship. So there's an ending of a relationship. There is a solution for every problem. This is the problem. The problem, whatever the problem was, created the ending of a cycle. Okay, that ended. That toxicity was moved away from. And I feel like you guys talked about just saying like, all right, whatever this weird cycle was, we need to move away from it. Now, for some of you, it could be because maybe you're not able to see each other the way you're normally supposed to because of all of this craziness that's going on in the world. That could actually literally be the toxicity that you're moving away from, where you guys are realizing, you know, how you're going to be able to shift something in the relationship so that you guys could feel more connected. You know, we are going to be having the ability to test. So, you know, maybe if you each realize you guys don't have it, maybe you in a limited private capacity are able to see each other, or something working out. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yeah, so it's about just recognizing that something wonky went on here. Twin flames. Your passion ignites, okay? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay. Pretty direct. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy. Separation, time apart from your partner. Yeah, so I feel like the separation may have something to do with this problem that's at hand. A new person is stirring up romantic feelings. We have to pull some energies on that. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so for some of you, you may be in the space of this new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Are you meeting somebody new online? Now, this could certainly have to do with the Ten of Swords. That ends up being the discussion that you guys end up having. Yeah, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is that argument towards healing. It's a Venus and Aquarius energy. It's figuring out how are we going to do things differently. Four of Cups energy is feeling very restless, very bored. Very bored, very, hyper-focusing on the relationship, identifying A, B, and C that you don't like in the relationship. Then we have the Six of Coins energy, though, where you guys end up reciprocating and having each other's back mentally, emotionally, and physically. Yeah. And the Four of Swords energy is about recognizing what it is that, realizing everything that you guys have been through, and just taking a moment. Some of you may just be in a space where you're feeling actually really tired and very sort of like down and introspective, because this is taking that time out before you guys can actually move forward in reality. Yeah, the Three of Swords energy is a card of pain. So I feel like there was some sort of pain that's being nursed here. Five of Coins, yeah, feeling that lack of connection. There was that feeling of lack of connection, but then we have the Magician energy, right, which is Mercury energy. So I feel like there is communication about something that happened regarding, or at least feeling like there was somebody new or new energy, feeling this vulnerability, this insecurity about there being a third party perhaps, right? But yeah, definitely having to have that conversation about how things are going to be different. Now, the Three of Swords energy doesn't have to be a third-party situation, but it can be. But it can be anything in the relationship that's difficult, right? Because it's a Saturn energy in that Venus space. And then the Five of Coins, again, is about feeling this sense of lack. But the lack not being as profound in reality as it is in the mind of either you or the person that you're dealing with. But the Magician in relationship is about really doing what's necessary to make things work. So I do really like this. I feel like there was some sort of strain having to do with another energy, but I don't feel like it really went anywhere. The energy is not telling me that. So I see you guys working things out with the Magician energy. Lots of communication. Lots of communication. And whatever problems you guys are having, they're going to be unknotted through really good communication. Because this is a really nice connection here. Again, going back to the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Right? So you don't want to succumb to the stress of what's going on in the world right now at the expense of your relationship. Right? You want to really move towards that healing. Because this does seem like a good connection if you are resonating with this. Yeah. Okay, my friends, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful in some way. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.